Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Anton, and in today's video, we are going to take a look at a new Mario fan game called Mario Royale, where 99 players go against each other to survive the longest and defeat Bowser at the end. Of course, before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see future videos on the channel, and let's get started. As much as this game is supposed to be a joke, it's surprisingly really well made and really fun and addicting, which makes you always want to go for one more round. The levels are mostly identical to the original levels in Super Mario Bros. And the Lost Levels. However, a couple subtle changes are made to accommodate for multiple players on screen. One change is that the screen is now widened to obviously show more players on the screen and show more of the level. Another change is that the screen also doesn't stop when reaching the end of the level and is not fixed in bonus areas. Another change also is that Mario's jumping physics do feel a little different, and it might be strange to veteran players who played the original Super Mario Bros., but of course, many people that have not played the original games might not notice that much. Well, how does the game work? The gameplay mainly consists of you trying to survive the longest in a randomly picked world. For example, you will start at level 1-1 and make your way to 1-4, where you will have to jump over Bowser. This may sound quite easy for most people, but it's not. There are a bunch of different changes and additions that make the game even more challenging, such as that only one or sometimes a few players can obtain a power-up. So this does require memorization of where power-ups are in certain levels. By getting the mushroom power-up, you can break blocks that other players are on top of, and also have access to get other items, just because you might have to break a block or a couple, and then you'll be able to get a 1-up or say a fire flower. By getting the fire flower, you can of course shoot fireballs at other players. The invincibility star can wipe out a bunch of players also, and the 1-up is also here too, and gives you an extra life the same way it would in Super Mario Bros. And also, of course, the poisonous mushroom is there too from the Lost Levels, which you can probably guess what it does. There are also a couple changes with the enemies too, but the most notable one is the piranha plants continue to come out of the pipes even when Mario stands directly on top of them or beside them. This does make the game a lot harder, and creeper shells also don't break blocks, which can also lead to some annoyances as they keep going back and forth since they don't despawn. Well, what if you don't like Battle Royale games? You can take this game at your own pace, as there's no moving borders, so you can wait at the beginning for a little bit. This does open up the game for less skilled players, but you may not come in first, second, or third, which means the lava pool of death, so you have to come in first, second, or third. Also, did I mention that you could not sprint in this game? Well, I just did right now. This big subtle change makes the game also easier and more balanced towards less experienced players. Well, how do I get the game? The game runs on most browsers, including Chrome. You don't need to sign up for anything. You just enter a name and squad and jump right into the action. Once everyone joins, of course. And also, you could hook up a USB controller and configure it as well, so it's very easy. The link will be in the description alongside the creator of the game, Inferno Plus, which has done an amazing job with the game. And also, I recommend you play the game now because the Nintendo Ninjas might come very soon. Well, what can we expect from patches? Well, as of right now, hopefully this game isn't taken down. It could be, but even how long it stays up, hopefully there can be a couple things added if it is able to stay up for a long time. A couple ideas I had was that the Mario Ghost Deluxe levels could be added into this game. Now, of course, there's been some patches and fixes with some levels as well. The Lost levels are the newest ones that were added. But of course, maybe add some Super Mario Bros. Deluxe Ghost levels, because they are pretty much made for, they're kind of like a speed run race. So it'd be really cool if those were added, maybe as a hard mode or something, or just in the rotation. That would be pretty cool. And of course, maybe more playable characters such as Luigi. That would be a pretty easy character to implement into the game. And maybe even Toad and Toadette, now that we have sprites from Super Mario Maker 2. In conclusion, Mario Royale is a clever take on a Battle Royale style Mario game, and it is very enjoyable, even to the newest of players. But of course, there is a bit of difficulty if you choose to stay in the lead. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy the video, consider subscribing, as it helps with the channel a lot, and lets you see all of the new future content from me. But of course, what do you guys think about the game? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Would you like to see it on the Nintendo Switch? Maybe Nintendo Switch Online should have this game personally. But yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.